ConcreteJeansMedia.com. It's your boy Big Sauce. Follow me on all socials at Concrete James 5. RIP to Michael Jamal Warner, man, my guy Theo. That's some sad shit about Theo. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Theo was that nigga, bro. Any dude born in the 70s and you was trying to figure out your swag, a lot of people talk about how important it was to see the Cosbys on TV and see Dr. Cosby on TV and see Claire Huxtable on TV. She's an attorney, he's a doctor. And that was very powerful. But nigga, wasn't nothing powerful like seeing Theo. Seeing Theo figure out his fly in real time a few years ahead of my generation was some real shit. Every black man born between damn near 70 and 78 related to Theo. I mean, because it was just being black in them times, the girls, the haircuts, the different haircuts. It was such an experimental, explosive time in black culture, you know, with music first taking over. So, like, Theo was him. And so just to see that story, 54 years old, tragic drowning incident, man, I pray for him, his family. My condolences go out to him and his family, his loved ones, all involved. I pray for him. And I really do want to be sincere when I say this. But I'm telling you, man, I don't fuck with the ocean. And I'm telling you to say this as a reminder that the ocean is undefeated, bro. Like, you can do whatever the hell you want to, whatever other bodies of water, whatever you want to play with, whatever you want to try to figure out. I'm telling you right now, God, don't play around with the ocean. You kind of play with Lake Michigan. I don't think it's legal to swim in Lake Erie or nothing like that, but Lake Michigan, you can go out there a little bit, go to the sticks, you know what I'm saying? Try to kick it, try to go out there and see what's going on and all that, but nah. That Atlantic and that Pacific, that Gulf, I just can't do it. And I hate for a tragedy and a loss of life for me to hammer home my point, but that's kind of hammering home my point, man. Like you don't expect to get in a car accident, cool. You might not even been able to prevent that, but like getting in water that has no bottom, no side, no other side is a choice. And when you make that choice to mess with water, you have to respect the consequences of how powerful the ocean is. And it's tough, man. I offer my prayers, I offer my condolences, but this is why I don't fuck with the ocean. I ain't gonna hold you. I just don't. I don't boat. I don't jet ski. And I used to be a wild boy. I used to go get on jet skis and be on. Nah, I don't do nothing. I don't get on no carnival. Nigga, I do 6 months in Baltimore before nigga, I do 3 months in Jacksonville before I get on the carnival cruise line, nigga. And ain't no disrespect. Them just some hard ass cities, but I ain't getting on that fucking boat, nigga. Nah, bro. They got it. ConcreteJeansMedia.com, man. Tap in with your boy Big Sauce. What's happening? What's happening? I just do this fly shit, man, casually, you know what I mean? Like, I really just be chilling. I just got to get back on my business, man, be more regular with it. Lay off the drugs, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be thinking you ain't no drug addict, but you really are, you know what I mean? You got to lay off the drugs, be more consistent with the recording. The only drug I'm talking about is weed, but still, it's still powerful if you do it every day. So, I'm an enigma, man. I'm a beautiful talent, but my soul be all over the place. And follow me on all socials at Concrete James Pod, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're doing. But follow me on all socials. So yeah, man, rest in peace to Theo Huxtable, man, Michael Jamal Warner. That was a family man, bro. I know it's tough on the family. God bless. But I also want to tell y'all, stay the fuck out of water, bro. I don't give a shit about no swimming lessons, bro. Stay out of the ocean. Under all circumstances, just stay the fuck out the ocean, man. We can't do everything, bro. We can run, jump, you know what I mean? We get the girls, we humans, we get to capture shit, eat shit, live in these big old nice houses, bro. Our bodies ain't meant to be in the fucking ocean, man. You know what I'm saying? And you lucky Jaws didn't get your motherfucking ass, bro. Like, nigga, I seen my boy Jody. Shout out to my boy OG Slam, nigga Jody McFly. Follow him on Twitter at Jody at _ McFly. But like, you imagine just leaving your house thinking you finna get some exercise and die? That's some wild shit, bro. Like that's kind of like, whoa, buddy. Yeah, I'm very sad about this tragic passing. I really am. You know what I mean? Because this is a cultural icon to the black community, and also a cultural icon to the hip hop community. Because the Cosby Show is hip hop, unabashed, unadulterated hip hop. So hip hop was our era. Like I feel like hip hop is mine because I was born the year that hip hop was born, and to see Theo Huxtable grow up and mature and go through whatever he went through and overcome that to be a family man. When you get to your 50s, dog, and you got a family and you got the ability to take some vacations, that's the best life you can ask for as a black man. You got your health. The goal from 50, when you get to 50, is 55. Then 50 is 65. But ain't nothing like getting to 50, man, with your family, your health. Your kids get grown. You start kind of accepting the things you might have did right or wrong with your kids, and you kind of start having the different conversations with your kids and your older aunts and parents if you still have them. So 50 is a sweet spot, and you feel adventurous. That's why they call it a midlife crisis. That's why you see so many old niggas hopping out of Lamborghinis and Camaros. Stay out the ocean, man. Just hate to see that man lose his life so young. 54 is young, but I ain't mad at him, man. I just hope his soul rest in peace, man. Y'all saw that dude cheated on his girl. He got caught cheating. It hit the floor like he stopped, dropped, and rolled. She left his ass too. She left his ass too for embarrassing her. Come on, bro. How you gonna embarrass the love of your life? Like shit. Happy anniversary to me. My anniversary was yesterday. You know, you ain't nothing sexier than a woman say you get caught slipping, she gonna cut your ass like Petey Green. You at the concert, bro. You tripping. You snuggled up, booed up with the HR broad. You supposed to be ducked off in the suite, player. Hid away. You know what I'm saying? And she was working on you. She was trying to get you to leave your broad anyway. But you had the kids, so you ain't leaving the boys. Now you gotta leave them anyway. Now you gotta worry about the gardener coming through there or some shit. The pool boy, you know? And I ain't really getting to the looks, but you did have a hot young chick. You cheated with you did the reverse pimping. You married the young, sexy broad and cheated with the broad from the 50s. You know, it's so controversial because, you know, people love scandals. All you motherfuckers love scandals. All y'all love drama and shit. So that shit was just obvious, but it's just certain places, man. Basketball games. You should be able to check. You should be able to check your side, bitch, and be like, "Hey, you know we can't go to no fucking con-" You know what I'm saying? I got to take you to a dark movie in Oxford, Ohio, or some shit. You can't go to no motherfucker. Fuck make you think you gonna go to a fuck concert. Fuck is wrong with you? Nah, man, you tripping. Like, and that's the crazy. Can you imagine going viral for getting caught cheating around with your broad, bro? And your nigga, let's not forget about the dude in the subject. Let's not forget about the husband of the other chick. I think they were separated though, but still, you know, your girl on blast and shit for the world to see, hugged up with the boss. That's not a pretty thing, man. Player shit, player university. Happy anniversary to a player like me, man. You know, I do the best I can and give y'all the wisdom I can. Yesterday was my 14th wedding anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Lifetime ago, you know, we've been together years before that. 14 official years. I'm blessed every summer I get to relax and do my own thing and be competent and be positive and be happy. And I grow as every summer as I grow, I find my peace, and my peace involves being a husband. Part of my peaceful process, my peaceful healing has been able to be a husband and be positive and be calmer. You know what I mean? You think smarter when you sharing your life path with someone. It made me a calmer person, you know what I mean? It made me more considerate to other people's feelings, considerate to just getting home, not just being a dad, but being a person that you and this other adult took a pact to spend the rest of your life together. And when you really think about it, that's some deep shit. And it sound good when you're 20, you're 25, when you're 39, that sciatic nerve start kicking in. Do you still love her? When he turned 40, he started balding at the top of his head, that pretty hair you fell in love with, do you still love him? When he's a football player, he get hurt and his body started breaking down. He's a basketball player, his body started breaking down. Do you still love him? If y'all don't live the life y'all thought y'all was gonna live, do you still love him? So it's a lot of intricacies in marriage, man. I always tell y'all it's never as easy as it looks, but it's only as hard as you make it. It's gonna be some hard times that you can't avoid, but if you focus on the picture, big picture, and you communicate, some things can be avoided. I mean, some of y'all just gonna have to get a divorce, like it is what it is, and just try again. Ain't nothing wrong with that if that's what the fuck you gotta do, but I ain't had to do that. But I mean, if you gotta do that one time, I respect it more than just being stuck around, look like no dummy, you know what I mean? But if you want a good one, communicate, be honest with people about what you want, how you feel, have your boundaries, know what you're gonna go for, what you ain't gonna go for, know what's some bullshit, what ain't some bullshit. Media.com, man, it's your boy South. We here, we tapped in. Shannon Sharpe to get that white lady some money. I told you, I knowed it. I knew they was gonna get him. Listen, bro, you was born in the 70s, my G. You got no business messing with a white woman that was born after the Chronic. The next episode came out, bro. You out of bounds, my nigga. When you was born, nigga, who was president? Jimmy Carter? Henry Ford? Richard Nixon? Which white woman was president? Which white woman was born? Who was president? George Bush? Barack Obama? You teetered the line of ultimate Negro fetishism. And they got you. They got you. All because you couldn't resist a young white woman. Now let's do this right here, right? Let's think about this. This is how detrimental the boost of money or status can be. Because I ain't mad at you for standing up for yourself and fighting your case. I don't believe you sexually assaulted that woman. I don't believe you raped her. But I do believe you was a dumbass for fucking with her. And here's my point. Status and money overinflates the ego of middle-aged man. Because when you get in your 40s and 50s, people are looking at you as a means of survival. And you get dismissed in the one of three categories. Can he be exploited? Can he enhance my lifestyle or my position, my career position? Or do I want to fuck him? So when you get in your 40s and 50s and you think you looking good and you talking women your age, then yeah, you desirable, you fuckable. But if you knew you was an ugly ass nigga when you had $10,000 in the bank, just because you get a $20 million contract, you still the same ugly ass nigga, bro. You done already hit the Lucky Charms jackpot by being a nigga from South Georgia able to get white women. That was your Star David, my nigga. Hallelujah. And I'm happy for you. You was a hell of a tight end. You deserve a white woman. Like, I'm not knocking that. But what I am knocking is discretion to get sexually romantic, get sexually involved with somebody so young. So, listen, I'm not let this be a lesson, guy, because that kind of sound like white people. But what I am saying is to black athletes, black men, it's a lot of things in this world that can get us caught up. It's a lot of things that can bring us down if we let them. Let's remove white women from being a viable option. Nothing good can come from a 30, 40-year-old black man dealing with a teenage white woman. If you can name one tangible thing other than that nigga busting a nut, I'll give you $100. And see, a lot of you niggas would have risked getting lynched for busting that nut. When it's Maddie Lou, right around the corner, pretty old black girl. She been like you for a long time. She want to start a family. But now you got to tiptoe over there to see Master daughter. And it might cost you. She ain't the legal age, boy. And it bothers me that you had to go through all that. Stupidity, recklessness, mud slinging on your name. See, everybody knew you wasn't a rapist. We know your character. You good people. We call you Unc, man. Black folks don't call niggas they don't respect Unc unless they finna knock them out. But it's also sad to see you fumble your status over this white tramp, this gold-digging tramp whore. So we need more, man. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. Be there, be square, you know what I mean? It's the fly shit you gonna see in a long time, long time, baby. You know, you gotta find your peace out of here, man. My peace is blue skies, mountains, warm weather, the sun, long walks, my wife, my family. A lot of things bring me peace. I like not having to be bothered with things that ain't important. I like the ability to be alone. I like the ability to manifest in my thoughts, talk to God. You got to find your peace. What does your peace look like? Is it a place, a movie, a comfort, a thing? Make your peace be profitable. If it's your body, if it's the gym, turn it into a profit. Turn it into a process, then a profit. Make sure you dedicated and you had a discipline for it first. You reach out, you start training people. But the most important thing you have to do is find your peace. Because if you're not peaceful, nothing else matters. And I'm telling you, bro, to get there, like all you get from me is real content, bro, the truth. See, I don't gotta tell you how tough I am. I ain't gotta tell you how fly I am. You see it, man. Like I ain't gotta play with you, man. I'm the type of nigga, I don't brag. I'm the anti-brag. I don't even tell you really what's going on. The shit you see is any nigga think he on the same level, but I don't even be bragging. I just be chilling. Cause I be chasing peace. I know this shit look fly, and I know you've been seeing me my whole life. And the ships, you know what I mean? Creating waves and shit, and just being a survivor, being a guy that's just from era to era. It's almost like a Yo Gotti, like a Nas, like, how is this nigga dope in 91? How's this nigga dope in 87? And then he dope in 2017, then he dope in '07. You know what I mean? Because I got a peace, man. I got a confidence. I got a love for myself. I'm different. I'm real. I'm trill. And I'm just happy to live my life, man. Like I got a good ass life. Like I would not trade with you niggas. So like all I got now is my family and my loyal army of you brothers that watch the pod, seek the pod, especially you listeners. You want to help discover your peace, or you want to talk about what your peace could be or what your peace is, DM me and I'll bring it to the pod. You got suggestions to help younger brothers about finding their peace, or you got questions of maybe finding your peace, DM me and my Instagram at sauce, SAUCE _ MACKENZIE. And let's talk about it. Let's get on this journey to heal together, man. You know what I mean? I promise you healing ain't weak. It's the strongest thing you can do, I promise. Here's cheers to you, my brother. Peace and love. Peace. We out.